What's up everybody, welcome back to Voyage RC and another X-6 cube build video. I'm going to do this video a little different. As you can see, I'm dealing with a bag C here. This is the rear shock tower and I've already gone ahead and assembled the whole thing. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of walk you through the assembly a little bit. In the instruction manual, this only takes 2 pages, so it's very short, very easy. There are a few things I ran into that I'll give you a heads up on, but basically the first thing you're going to be doing is going to be installing the wing mounts onto the shock tower itself. You can see here that there's 2 mounting options for it. You got the upper and lower options. Just kind of go by what starting setup you want to do. If you're using Paul Sinclair's starting setup, it's the lower ones, which it tells you in the manual. So just go ahead and slide those 440 by 5/8 cap head screws through the holes. Then you're going to have these spacers that go on each one, and then you'll just go ahead and screw in the wing mount. Just do one side, then go ahead and do the other. It's kind of a rinse and repeat type deal. The curve on the wing mounts is going to be going out, so that part's fairly simple. After we get those on, it's going to be the rear bulkhead, which is this big black piece here. Again, it's fairly simple. It kind of mounts together with the ball stud lands, which are these aluminum pieces here that your ball studs mount to for your camber links on the rear. Just kind of go ahead and set the bulkhead against the shock tower, making sure that your holes are lined up. You should be able to see all the way through them if they're lined up. Then just take your ball stud land and your countersunk screw. All the screws in this one come with the bag. There's nothing that you're using from the disassembly of the B4, so they're all included in the kit. Take your countersunk screw and just go ahead and hand tighten it to kind of sandwich these two together. And once you get that done, you're going to want to work on the bottom one, which is the 5/8 cap head screw that goes through the back side of the bulkhead into the ball stud land. Ball stud land is aluminum, so you're going to want to use some thread lock on that. This is where I kind of ran into a problem. They tell you to put these 5/8 screws, it comes with a washer. They want you to put the washer on and then mount it and install it and screw it through, but mine weren't long enough. Again, I don't know if it's just my kit or if that's just kind of the deal with it. But what I did was I took, I believe, an 11/32 drill bit and just drilled part way down in these holes to allow the cap of the screw to fit in the hole. And this gave me enough meat on the other side to where it would actually mount up and I could grab the threads on the ball stud land and tighten it down. Just be careful doing this. If you're using a drill bit, it will grab pretty good and you can end up going all the way through pretty quick. So just take your time, not a lot of power on the drill. You just want enough to where the cap of the screw is flush with the back side of the bulkhead. This gave me enough threads sticking out to where I got a nice, good, clean grab on the ball stud land. So just use some thread lock if you do have to go that route, or if you have longer screws available, use that with the washer, and then your cap head will just be sticking out. But go ahead and tighten those down since you already have these finger tight up here on that screw. Just go ahead and tighten the cap head screw down on the back side. Then go ahead and once you got that tighten down this countersunk screw on the front side. And then those are mounted on there nice and solid. After that, you're just going to mount your ball studs, which you are reusing from the B4 kit. So these would be the only things that would be reused from your roller, would be your ball studs and whatever amount of washers you're wanting to use. I'm using 2. Again, just what came off the kit, the B4 kit. I went ahead and went in hole 2, which is kind of the middle hole. You got one on the outside here, one on the inside there. I'm going based off of Paul Sinclair's starting setup, so that calls for hole 2. And then once you get those on, you're done. I did use thread lock on those as well, being as they're going into aluminum. I don't want them backing out. So that's bag C, which is the rear shock tower. Getting that all ready, set up so you can go ahead and mount it to the car. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. More of this build series coming. Just got to get the time to do it. So thanks for watching. See you next time.